Gear God, now bow to me, bitch. I am your God.
Welcome to episode 28 on the 28th of January. This will be container number 9, part 1. I glanced inside of this container, and this is what I saw. So I knew immediately that I had a lot of Japanese games to go through. So a lot of these titles I will not know, but I will definitely put what the actual title of the game is along the bottom of the screen, as well as a picture of each game, so that we can figure out exactly which game is what as far as Japanese games go. So let's get started. We have some Japanese newspaper, which I kept for whatever reason. If you can see, it's just lined up Japanese games. So let's get started. First game is Columns. Nice and easy. It has the Maisuko on there. It is printed directly on the box. It is not a sticker. I had mentioned, I think in the last video, that it could either be printed directly on the box or a sticker added afterwards. We have Aladdin. I'm cheating by selecting games that I can actually read the titles to. Let's see. This one is kind of rare. This is Zool. This one goes for a fair amount, as I recall. I try to keep track or an eye on games and values as I search online for games I may or may not have. I rarely run across games anymore that I don't have, but I do keep track, kind of like a watchful eye on the value of certain games. Ninku Part 2. And I think there's more to the title than just that. What else do we have here in this container of Japanese wonderfulness? We have Lunar. I'll put a picture, of course, that in the corner with the proper title. We have Tails Sky Patrol. Yeah, these are deep. I already see 2 rows deep. We have Rise Star, the Shooting Star. This one, I believe, is Crayon. The title, it has Crayon in the title, but I will track it down and put up the proper title for you so that you know exactly what the title of the game is. But for some reason that image makes me recall part of the title as being Crayon. We have Tempo Junior. I'm getting lucky so far as titles that are in English as well as in Japanese. We have NFL Quarterback Club by Acclaim. Back that up. Made in Japan. Ooh, this one, I'm not going to guess. It's from 1990. I think it's like moving blocks around like you're working in a warehouse, I think. We have Rastan Saga. I think somewhere in my collection I have 3 or 4 of those. Somebody was selling several copies and I remember buying them all. We have GP Rider. I think that was in one of the last containers, in part of container 8. I think that same game was in there. We have Winter Olympics. Based on the back of the box, it looks like there's 4 events from 1994. Ooh, this one's got me. It's something part 3, but I will figure it out and give you the proper title. This one's actually wrapped in a separate clear plastic. Sylvan-Tail, I'm guessing. But whoever sent it wrapped it in a very clear plastic, and I just left it in there. Nomo's World Series Baseball. Again, wrapped in the clear plastic when someone sent it to me. I'm pretty sure that I've shown this game before. So I am sure this is a duplicate. A duplicate game. Who would have thunk that I would have more than one of a game? Super Monaco GP from 1990. It's so cute. These little strips of bubble wrap, they're so thin, so tiny, because the game boxes are so much smaller than a normal Game Gear box. Halley Wars. $1991. We have Lemmings. Is there a date on here? If there is, 1992. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 games so far. This is a baseball game. I don't recall the name, even part of the name, so I'll have to definitely look this one up. And I think there's 2 variations of this box, I think. That's going off memory, and my memory's not always the best, but I think there's a variation of that box. Some small, insignificant thing, but it makes it 2 different ones. How about Aladdin? Made in Japan. The Walt Disney Company. We have Pop Breaker. That's from 1990 by Micro Cabin. Let's see, what else? How about Putt and Putter? This is actually shrink wrapped, professionally shrink wrapped, as though it has never been opened. And typically Japanese games were not shrink wrapped, to my knowledge. But this one has a barcode and a paid sticker on the back. And it doesn't look like someone did it themselves, so that is Putt and Putter. So it might be the rare occasion that a game was sealed first before it was sold. Here is the same baseball game I just showed you. Just a second copy. Okay, what do we have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Based on the number of games, I will do 5 more. Because it's going to take me a while to look up these games, the titles, and then type out the title at the bottom of the screen and find a good picture of the game, and put that in the corner. Oh, this one I recognize, but I can't tell you the name of it. But it'll all make sense once this video is edited, because the title will be lingering below this image. Here we go. Here's one that pops up once in a while that can be kind of costly, and that's Popeye Beach Volleyball. I've seen that game get sold for quite a bit. Now, whether people are buying it, I don't know. But it does go for quite a cost when people do post it complete. Is it How Pie 2? I'll have to look that up. I'm going to have to take all these games to my laptop and match the image with the proper title. So that'll be time consuming. But it's part of going through my collection, so it's worth it to know what I have and what I don't have. Here is another Winter Olympics. This game box looks pretty flawless, from 1991 by US Gold. So we see we have a few duplicates lingering about. And last one for this video will be a bootleg. And I believe it's, yeah, Fast Hand. You don't see that very often. I know other collectors have this game loose and boxed, but I just happen to have it boxed. So that will go with my bootlegs. Fast Hand. It might be like Clax or like a Columns game. I think it's Clax. Portable video game system, Game Gear color video game. And that's in super good shape. So, yeah, 10, 20, 30. That's 30 games. I think that's cool for Container 9 Part 1. If you're not subscribed, please do. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, please leave them. And also connect with me on Instagram, Sega Game Gear God. And yeah, I'll see you in 1 week for Container 9 Part 2. I hope you're all feeling healthy and well, and we will talk again very soon. So be well.
Goodbye now. Goodbye. Now up we go.